The war and the conflicts between Pak and India, particularly in the Kashmir Valley, have had devastating consequences for civilians, especially women's. The 90s saw intense violence in Kashmir Valley, with many people losing their lives. Thousands of soldiers and civilians were killed, and many families torn apart. Widows, particularly in conflict zone, are among the most vulnerable in such a context. That comes on village in the valley known as the Village of Widows. Dardpora village is known as Village of Widows. The situation in Dardpora highlights the deep scars left by the conflict in Kashmir, where thousands of civilians and security forces have lost the lives. During the peak of militancy in Kashmir, the village becomes symbolic of the border tragedy in Kashmir, where the impact of the violence is deeply felt by the families who have lost loved ones and women's, in particular, who bear the brunt of this losses. The struggle of widow in the Dardpora village. Widows often face significant economic challenges. In a rural setting, where agriculture or labor work might have been the primary source of income, the loss of husband often leaves the widows in a vulnerable economic position. Without the support of state or communities, they can find themselves without income or resources to care for their families. Sarhad, a Pune-based NGO, has played an instrumental role in supporting the people of Dardpora and other conflict-affected region of Jammu and Kashmir. Sarhad's involvement in Dardpora is part of its broader mission to rebuild communities affected by violence and instability, with a focus on education, health, and economic empowerment. Their work in Dardpora, particularly through the establishment of a school, is a significant step towards empowering the local population and providing them with opportunities for a better future. In a village like Dardpora, where many families have faced the devastation of losing loved ones, and where the effects of the ongoing conflict have severely impacted the quality of life, access to education can be a major challenge. In response to this need, Sarhad set up a school in the village to provide education to the children and young people who have been most affected by the violence and instability in the region.